is not a comedy. Like, it's the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen in my entire
Dude, it's hilarious.
Twitter humor with Jamie and Odie. Twitter humor. Jamie and Odie.
Samurai has always been.
I don't know if I really believe in blue balls. I got a fish market. Like biscuits, I gotta make them. Call them pancakes, French toast, and like what the fuck ever.
Of course, they're very popular. They're the only white boys
That's 2
in
months.
Moran.
41. Hey guys, welcome back to Totally Humor Podcast. I'm Jeremy. You're joined by my co-host
Odie Moses.
Odie, illustrious, handsome,
Tall.
6'7".
Dude, it's Big Dirk's week, bro.
Novitz.
Yeah, man.
I always just look up the number without saying NBA.
Dude, Dirk Nowitzki, man. There's nothing more to say. Nothing else. Nobody else to talk about, really.
For real, there's no. Well, Wes Unseld. He's a Hall of
Yeah,
Famer.
Wes Unseld's a
I
bucket,
don't know
but
fucking name.
played for
Dirk
the
Nowitzki. Greatest chip of all time, in my opinion.
bloodiest chip of all time.
Greatest chip of all time.
Got rid of B-Roy, LaMarcus Aldridge in their prime.
Dude, he
Got rid of
like all the greats in their prime.
Yeah. He killed everybody.
He
Bodies,
was
bodies,
sick.
bodies.
He literally was sick. Fuck Jordan's flu game.
Dirk's flu game way harder.
Dirk's flu game way harder.
Way harder. Way harder. Vince Carter. Yeah, I
Who the
did.
fuck did who did Dirk have?
Tyson Chandler. He had Jason Kidd. Why are you shaking your head at me?
I don't know who the fuck either of those people are.
It's the, what is it, 2000, was it 2008?
2008, guys. 2008 was a good year for me. The markets were up in 2008, as everyone knows.
No, that was the Celtics Lakers. What the fuck was?
As everyone knows, the markets were up in 2008, and things were going good for people.
2011 dipshit. To me, I'm the dipshit. Beat the Heat in the finals. And on that team was Jason Terry, Jason Kidd, Tyson Chandler, Sean Marion, J.J. Barea, and
Too
Dirk
many
Nowitzki.
J's.
Too many white guys.
Yeah, man.
Hate seeing a bunch of white guys on the floor.
Hate seeing white guys on the floor. Hate seeing representation for my race. Bro, white representation in the NBA is like very important, I think.
We got Cooper Flagg, man.
Yeah, we got
Kid's
all
a
kinds of
beast.
guys.
We've got guys.
Two of the best players in the NBA are white boys.
God bless them.
They're neither of them are American.
That's not true. It's not true. We got a white American that's gonna be great.
I'm talking about
You ever heard of Con Knuckle?
yeah. I'm talking about damn
Luka Doncic and
Yes.
Nikola Jokic.
yes.
Yes. But dude, I don't know. Are we counting these guys as white guys? I think they're their own
That's
thing.
what I'm saying is like they're not American, so like I don't know.
We're kind of our own thing. They're kind of their own thing. You know? Dirk Nowitzki's in that same boat. You feel me? That's another guy who's across the sea.
Well, that's what I literally just said. Two guys that they're both non-American.
For sure.
Yeah.
I'm saying just like Dirk.
That's who I'm talking about.
Oh, well, he's not in the league.
Oh, Dirk?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
He's not playing.
No, sorry. I thought
I go, that might be who you're talking about, but he ain't playing. Hey, kid was a hooper. You seen his highlight reel? That guy knew how to stand in the corner and hit a three.
Dude, someday I'm going to be older than Charlie Kirk.
How old was he?
Probably 30-something.
No way. He was our age.
No, he was not our fucking age. Dude, if I find out he's 26, I'm going to be devastated.
If I find out he died in the 27 club, I'm gonna be devastated.
31, bro. I
Damn.
was fucking
Let's go,
on
Skinny.
it.
You're
Yeah.
man, dude,
That's easy,
Dirk. You
bro.
know
That's
what's sad
9
is
years.
Dirk told Mark Cuban one time there was trade rumors that they were gonna get rid of Dirk for Kobe. Dirk shot Mark Cuban a text and was like, he was like, "Hey man, I would trade me for Kobe too, no worries." And Mark was like, "No, the whole plan is like you two, like to have both of you guys.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
and if
yeah.
we can't have that, we're not doing it."
Yeah.
And obviously, they didn't move through on that. But
yeah.
how cool would that have been to have a Kobe Dirk fucking run?
That would have been on the Mavs.
Oh man,
Kobe wouldn't have fucking left.
Nah, I don't think so. But there was actually a couple of times in his career where he was like
He was finna pack
sick
up.
of LA. Yeah,
he was
man.
finna pack up.
Well, dude, he hated his teammates for like fucking years.
It's
Hate
so
it.
lame that him and Shaq beefed.
Oh, dude. I remember, what's that story where Kobe was asking Shaq, he's like, "Were you mad when I got my 5th one?"
Yeah.
Shaq was like, "I tore my whole house apart." I believe it, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a bad day to be Shaq's couch, dude. Just get put through a drywall
You probably like picked it up and like snapped it.
with people sitting on it.
Yeah.
Just,
It was like the Simpsons. It was like he probably picked this up and like snapped it in half.
oh, man. No, and Kobe's whole thing there was like, dude, if Shaq had my work ethic, we would have won 14 championships.
That's what people say, man. If Shaq would have been in the gym, he would have like been fire.
Shaq was fire. He averaged 30 points as
Oh,
a
well,
big.
sorry.
No, I know.
Like, it would
I
have
mean-
stayed fire.
Well, and like Shaq's whole argument is like, dude, nobody can fucking stop me as I am.
yeah.
He's like, I'm still.
He's like, I'll show
He's like, they
up.
literally have to foul the shit out of me to
Yeah.
even get me to not be
That's
dominant.
how I used to always play 2K. I would be just a big man and just get the shit fouled
Of
out of me.
course. I was greening Shaq free throws
Not
on 2K.
not on like not on the park though, because
Yeah.
dude, if you're playing a big man in the park, you're getting fucking dusted.
Dude, you're slow as shit.
You're getting yeah,
Yeah.
and people are like mock speed in that game.
Ankle breaking,
Yeah.
fucking, yeah. Park's not fun, dude.
Fuck 'em.
Fuck 'em. Yeah, dude, shout out the 2011 Mavs championship. That's one of the...
I love Dirk, man, and Dirk's like a cool dude, cool, humble, like good guy too, and that's always nice. It's always
hell of a competitor.
yeah. I like a guy
I like-
that's just like if there's like a leaderboard, I have to be at the top of it.
Well,
And
like,
that's a quote
other
from
players
L-
talking about him
It's a quote from Lamar from GTA 5 that I heard last night.
just started playing.
Yeah.
Other players talking about like that run.
yeah.
They're like, well, the Mavericks had that fucking microphone in the net. Every time that high ass arcing shot, you'd watch it go in. You just hear whoo, nothing but net. And that was the year that
I love the fucking the net mic. I love the
big
net
fan
mic.
of that. Golden State had a hell of a run with that in the 2016, 2017 era
That shit's
for
so
Curry
sick.
and Clay.
Dude, the NBA used to be so cool.
I think it's still cool. It's just there's a lot of like drama now. It's like the drama league.
There's always been drama in the NBA.
I don't know. They used to just punch each other in the face.
Oh well, yeah. I mean,
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
That was cool as hell.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't punch each other in the face. So like, what's your next
Yeah.
like move?
Drama.
Point fucking guns on
Point
the
finger
corner.
guns. Throw a grenade into the crowd.
Yeah.
Dude, he was gonna be something special, man. Fuck, dude. We got to get him out of Memphis, man. Let's get 12 out of
shit.
Memphis, man.
That's so fucking funny.
How do you like John Morant?
Yeah, man.
Dude,
he's
what
the
an
man.
athlete, right?
He's the man.
What a fucking
Dude,
athlete.
I like his off the court antics, bro.
Who does?
Big fan of his roll around guys and shit.
He's big 2A.
Bro, dude, I like that. Bro, this is what I was talking about on one of our episodes before I sat up and got serious.
Yeah, he's locked in.
This is what I was talking about on one of our episodes before a while ago. It was like it's become like a daddy's league, you know? because like a lot of these people are just like coming from rich families. Like there's not a lot of like from the dirt.
There's a lot of NBA players' sons in the league.
Exactly. There's not a lot of rags to riches stories anymore in the NBA because everything's like on this what's that shit called where they travel around and play and all
AAU
that?
circuit.
Yeah. Like all of them are in that shit and
Yep.
get picked out of that shit.
Which I think is good for the league because it leads to these guys being so talented.
Well, sure, but this is essentially like a private organization that I mean, not even essentially it is. You have to pay to get into and to
Yep.
compete in. So it's not fucking cheap.
That's exactly why I didn't make it to the league.
That's exactly why. That's exactly why I couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah, it's you got to buy in.
You really got to buy in. But so you know, if someone's like coming from a type of environment where they're doing that type of shit and then they get it like up to that point, hey, bro, power to you, bro. Carry on with your antics. I fuck with that.
Well, I don't feel like people love it.
Dude, John Morant's just being himself, man.
He is just being himself.
That's really what I'm saying. Like, he just needs to be. He's being himself. How am I gonna hate on that?
I can't hate on it.
Yeah.
But what I will say
love
is that I don't
authenticity.
think these guys love the game. Like you remember like fucking Isaiah Thomas on the Celtics. His sister just died. He's crying on the court and he's fucking balling out.
Dude, we talk about someone who got slimed.
Dude,
We've talked about him getting slimed by the league before.
they forgot about me.
Dude, it's one of the most heinous cases.
This guy's 5'10", and he's just lethal on the basketball court.
Lethal.
He's one of the most insane players I've ever had the pleasure of watching, and dude, he loved basketball because of what it brought to his life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and there's a guy that plays for the Lakers right now. He's helping us out in this playoff run, Marcus Smart.
Yeah.
He's got a wonderful story. He loves the game.
Is he the guy that was like, isn't there a guy playing that was like just recently called up for the G League?
Oh, that's Nick Smith Jr. But different guy. And no, he's not saving us in the slightest. He's not even getting 10 minutes a game.
Sucks.
But shout out Nick Smith Jr. God bless him.
I want to see who some popular players are that came out of the G League.
A lot, dude. There's what's that young man got drafted off the Ignite? Was it Jonathan Kuminga got picked up off G League Ignite?
I don't really know shit about it.
There's some real talented players in the
Yes.
G League. It was Jonathan
Yeah.
Kuminga?
Yeah.
Dude, give me some skin.
No,
I be
that's
telling
fine.
you I know ball.
That's fine.
But dude, and that kid, he went to the Hawks. He is being a real part of that Hawks playoff run right now. I don't know where they're at now, but I've seen him just really thrive outside of the Warriors offense. Everyone was really kind of calling him a no-name in the Bay, but it seems like he's in a place where he can thrive. But I like to see guys who really love the game. I wish Ben Simmons loved the game, man. Talk about all the talent in the world.
Rudy Gobert. Nice.
Rudy Gobert came from the G League?
Yeah.
That's and Danny Green too is another guy who spent a lot of time in the league. Rudy Gobert, 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. I hate the guy. I don't think he deserves 3 of those, but still, it's a
Ain't got
very
shit on Wemby.
very impressive.
Wemby might as well already have 8.
It's very impressive to see the kind of output that a subsidiary league to the NBA can have.
Yeah.
The kind of benefits it can have
I
for
think
the league.
there's a G League in Austin.
There is. It's the
Austin Spurs.
is it the Austin Spurs? Yeah.
So,
And that's pretty cool. I've seen
might be
it.
wrong on that.
No, you're not. I
I'm
don't
not
think you're
gonna
wrong at
fact
all.
check it either.
But I really would. Do you know anything about Ben Simmons?
No. I
Dude,
know his name.
Guy's a 6'10" point guard.
That's nuts.
When he was coming into the league, there was foolish people that were like, "All right, LeBron, you can retire. We've got Ben Simmons."
Yeah.
And this guy, dude, talk about every gift in the
Still
world.
by the way.
Just doesn't he just doesn't love it, man. He got all the money in the world and he just doesn't seem to care, doesn't seem to he's had a couple injuries. I won't discredit him for that. He's had some real back issues. But you see him like get put into positions like just the start of this season, he didn't even have a contract.
Yeah.
And it's like this guy was a first round pick.
Yeah.
Number 1 pick. Markelle Fultz, same situation where it's like these guys have all the talent in the world, but they just don't love the game.
Yeah.
They get that first contract, they make a lot of money, and they go, I'm good. And then, good on you. Maybe that's what you were doing basketball for.
True.
But I like to see guys who fucking love the game, man.
KD.
Kevin Durant loves the game.
KD loves the game.
I would like to say that, but then he's sitting out in the playoffs,
Yeah.
for an ankle sprain.
Wemby loves the game.
You see this guy crying in regular season
Dude,
wins.
I think like there's a lot of love for the game on the Spurs. I think
Dude,
that's like something
that's
like,
a culture that just has never not loved the game, though.
I mean, it's
You've got Pop still in
it's
the
Pop's
building.
legacy, man.
Yeah, you got Pop
essentially.
still in the building.
Yeah,
The Spurs culture won't die, I don't think.
I don't think so either.
Because that's a team that's like, even when they were rebuilding,
Mhm.
it's not like nobody was ever shitting on the Spurs.
Dude, it's because there's nothing to shit on, really. Like, whenever people like have beef, I'm like, bro, what beef do you? It's like Canada, bro. It's
For
like-
sure. They were booing Kawhi Leonard fucking 6 years ago, and Pop says, we don't do that
yeah,
here.
He was like, no.
No, this young man sacrificed a lot for us. You cut that out.
Yeah.
And to be fair, the way Kawhi ended his tenure in San Antonio sucked.
Oh, trust.
But you guys, we're people are really ignorant to not know the business side of things and not understand that, hey, this guy's got every right to sit here and say, hey, you're fucking with my money.
I thought
I'm
it was
not-
lame for Tony Parker to go to the Hornets for like a season of fucking. I was like, the Spurs were probably gonna fucking release him, and he was like, "I'll go give me a little bag, go give me a baby Burke."
Little baby Birkin. I'm never mad at an old player chasing a bag. Never mad. Because, dude, I look at DeAndre Jordan on the Pelicans this season. He's been huge. I don't know. I don't think you really watch basketball like that. But Derek Queen was a rookie this year who was really big for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Mm-hmm.
And he would have, like, some moments on the court where he's, like, just being a rook.
Mm-hmm.
And you've got a guy like DeAndre Jordan who's been a literal superstar in the league. Lob City on the Clippers, and he's able to really put this young man in perspective, give him a lot of solid advice, and I think that speaks to the integrity of a lot of the vets from like the era we grew up in watching.
Yeah.
Because people want to shit on 2010 basketball. Go fuck yourself.
Well, dude, I mean,
those guys love the game.
to continue to my glaze for him, CP3, dog.
That guy loves the game of basketball.
Loves the game, and he went out and like I mean, he was signed, but he went out in like a
The Spurs did him well while he was there.
Oh, dude, I really think so. I mean, like,
He talks about it all the time. He says that's the greatest organization he's ever played for.
and I mean, like, he was just there to coach these young guys, because I mean, like, their rebuild is essentially like sort of complete. They're gonna keep building around Wemby.
Yeah, but they've got Dylan Harper. They've got Stephen Castle.
Exactly.
They got
I mean,
De'Aaron Fox. They've got
so now it's just like keeping these guys like healthy, motivated,
healthy, happy, and
yeah.
just tighten in.
Which, yeah, dude, I feel like the Spurs have always been like a pretty fucking humble team. I mean, like during like finals, they'd be on the plane like playing video games on a computer and shit like that. Like,
Hot take. I feel the LAN parties.
Yeah.
I remember. That shit's
chill
sick.
as fuck, bro.
Hot take. I thought them getting rid of Jeremy Sohan was a good option for them. He didn't really fit into the dynamic of the team. He
I
doesn't.
think so
His
too.
play style.
He was like a good player, but it was like, yeah.
Nothing against the guy. He's just
Yeah.
they don't need a point forward. They didn't need a point forward. They've
Yeah.
got 4 point guards. They've got Champagne coming off the bench. That's already a guy that's 6'7", playing a different type of position that isn't like a standard position in the league.
Yeah.
Because Jeremy Sohan was not like a standard point power forward. He's kind of a ball handler. You know what I mean?
Checking out the.
But not really an efficient enough ball handler to be.
I looked up 2016 Spurs roster. It just shows me today's roster, bro. It's not at all. Cause I'm trying to think of the player that was on it. Dude, LaMarcus Aldridge. I liked him, but like his first couple seasons on the Spurs, he was like, dude, like even going to games and watching him, I would get kind of frustrated because he would just like hit a light jog down the court, and I'm like, bro, play the fucking game. And then like season ends, next season, like he's playing the fuck out of the game, and I'm like, I think Pop like kicked his ass.
It's probably just a buy-in conversation. Like, hey man, are you buying into this or like what's the deal?
Oh, DeJounte Murray,
Dude, that's a guy I love.
Whenever
What a hooper, man. DeJounte Murray's a walking bucket.
Whenever I went to one of the games, this woman kept screaming from the rafters, from like the almost back of the rafter, pass Deontay, pass Deontay. And I wanted to fucking kill her, bro. Like,
What was she on?
pass to Deontay.
Oh. Dude, kid's a lethal weapon.
Which fair, but like also it was just like, well, what are you screaming from up here for? They
Nobody
can't
can hear you.
And what do you think that the players are going to be like, oh, yeah.
Oh, let me swing it to Deontay.
Oh, thanks, lady in the rafters. I think I might do that now. I just don't understand shit like that, man. It makes me mad.
Well, it's like people who scream at their TVs when they're watching sporting events. You know what I mean? It's like, who are you doing this for?
I mean, if you're really freaking out, like I can, reacting to the game is one thing, but yeah, like spazzing at your TV is another.
Open your goddamn eyes, ref. Yeah. It's like, who's that for, man? Your neighbors?
They can hear you.
Is that for your girlfriend?
Selected by the San Antonio Spurs in the first round of the 2016 NBA draft and the 29th overall pick.
Who?
Dejounte Murray.
Really?
2022, he was named in his first NBA All-Star game and led the league in steals. Nasty.
Dude.
He's a Spurs
He plays for the Pelicans
leader
right
in
now.
career triple-doubles.
Nah.
Yeah, dude, that's nuts.
That's my boy, dude.
I didn't
Shout out
know
DeJounte.
Dude, shout out him for real. He played for the Spurs for a good minute, bro.
That was his. God damn it. That was his. I totally forgot they drafted him, but dude, I liked playing with the.
Dude, he played there for 6 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
Played for the Hawks for 2 years, and he's on the Pelicans now.
Yep.
NBA All-Star in 2022. First year on the Hawks. Nasty.
Mm-hmm.
All-defensive second team.
His first year
2018.
leaving the Spurs.
Nice.
Yeah, that was one of the guys I wanted the Lakers to go out and get a couple of years ago. I was like, man, I'd love to see DeJounte Murray on this team. But
Spurs just fucking on to the next round, bro.
Lakers tonight, man, our last game tonight. Game 5 tonight. Sending the Rockets home.
Oh, wait, no. We have one more game to win. My fault.
You guys are up 3-1 to the Trailblazers.
4-1. It was a game last night.
Huh?
There was a game last night. We're 4-1.
Then it's over.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
I thought we had to go 5-1.
No.
Oh, because it's beat by 3.
Best of 7.
Yeah, beat by 3. My fault.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's over. Next round, bro.
Next round.
Next round. Who are they playing next round?
That's probably still up. It's probably still being determined.
That's true.
You gotta look at the whole playoff bracket to get
Yeah.
get that answer.
That's true.
Shit, man. I think we talked basketball.
Yeah, it's for 25 minutes.
I think we talked
almost
basketball.
fucking almost half the goddamn time. What's up, bro? How you doing?
I've actually got a pretty funny topic this week.
So they're either gonna play the let's see, the Nuggets or the Timberwolves.
Ooh.
And the Timberwolves are leading 3-2 right now. So Got a couple more games.
I think they play the Timberwolves. I don't think the Nuggets beat the Wolves here. But
Lakers play the Rockets.
yeah, we're up 3-1.
So the Spurs and the Lakers might have to play each other. That's nuts.
It's
bro.
a wrap for you guys.
Oh, dude,
It's a wrap
we're
for
gonna
you
be
guys.
beefing during that fucking playoff series.
Once LeBron's averaging 40.
We're gonna be beefing like a motherfucker.
Echo chamber woes.
When the Spurs have to. Oh, dude, I don't know. They're playing the Thunder. Oh, dude, we might be playing the Thunder.
Hell no. We're walking
Yeah.
the Thunder.
We're gonna play the Thunder, I think.
Dude, I'm sick of you. You guys are losing to whoever. You guys are losing to the Timberwolves. We're gonna play the Timberwolves.
Bull fucking
Yeah,
shit,
we're
losing
playing
to
the Timberwolves.
We're the number 2 seed.
Nobody gives a
bro.
fuck, man. You guys are losing to the
We're
Pistons.
the number 2 seed. They're the
Actually, Portland's coming back, man. Portland's coming back.
What do you mean? But they're
Portland's coming back,
they're
dude.
done.
Corp-
They're gone.
nah, dude, they're coming back.
Yeah. Oh shit, Johnny just texted me, bro. That's
No,
never a good sign.
dude.
I just had a real scary first. Oh, probably something work related, I guess. Let's see.
Can I rip that? too,
yeah,
and put it-
absolutely.
Let's talk about echo chamber woes.
Oh, echo chamber woes. I wonder what that was about.
I put it on.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
I forgot. I think I put something on too.
the whole point of this was like I was writing this down, being like, dude, I fucking hate people who like
Holy shit! Do you put all these now?
have to. What? The fuck? We're looking at two different things.
What the hell? Oh.
I don't know what's going on.
8-hour full res with the
Yeah. We'll get to that on the page. 8-hour full rest with a beat in the middle. Really 4 hours of sleep, beat, then 4 hours of sleep. Yeah. We'll get to it. We'll get to it.
Don't fucking start talking
We'll
about
get to
you.
it.
You fucking have it. We'll start talking about my shit, motherfucker. That's my shit.
Okay, so like I put that down and I was like, dude, everybody has to be like, they need like the people online to agree with them. And they only engage with people who agree with them. And then before I could even finish writing that down, I had a voice in my head being like, don't you hate when people fucking disagree with you? So I wrote that down and I was like, man, I totally understand it. Like, cause I like, I don't mind
you
when
understand being in an echo chamber. Or
Yeah,
liking
because-
being in an echo chamber.
as much as I dislike an echo chamber, I get being like, I'm not just gonna talk to dumb people all day.
Oh yeah, of course. It feels nice to speak to someone that like, agrees with you on shit and that you can talk about. It doesn't feel good to like. I mean, it can, but like, I don't want to like hang around with someone that I constantly disagree on everything with. You know?
So that's something. I think that's where I was coming from when I was like, well, I guess I kind of hate being disagreed with. But I think really, I don't mind being disagreed with if the other person has a point. I constantly say this was like, if you're going to argue with me and I go,
If
well,
they're speaking truth to power.
I go, what do you mean? And they go, well, I don't really have a point. And it's like, well, then why the fuck are you arguing with me, dickhead? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like a lot of people that I argue
Just
with
to, like, just
on the
to argue.
internet,
Yeah.
do it just to do it.
Oh man, I was real hateful on the internet the other day.
Were you?
Yeah. This lady was like at the club dancing, like on like this shit had 0 likes because I be getting.
You got there early.
Oh, dude. Well, the algorithm knows I like creators. Like, dude, I constantly get reels where I'll go look at how many reviewers it has, like on their profile.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be like 2. I'm like probably like me and the creator, you know. And I don't usually comment shit, but this lady was at the club, like, dancing, like, with guys and shit. She was like, when your boyfriend's not insecure, like, and, or it was like, when you make your boyfriend happy so he's not insecure about you going out, blah, blah, blah. And I commented, and I was like, yeah, because someone else is making him happy. She was like, you don't fucking know my boyfriend. And I was like, oh, struck a chord. Which was a hateful thing to say, but also it made me pissed for this girl to be talking about her boyfriend in the club dancing with dudes and shit.
Course,
Yeah.
brother.
Well, I saw that. I
course.
was like, this shit that represents everything I hate.
Dude, I can't be commenting on. They got time. They got time.
bro. I got fucking time.
I like.
I'm a half-time student, bro. I got half my time to give to them.
I like commenting on people's shit that I know. It's like I know this comment's gonna lead to somebody being upset,
Yeah.
and I'll do like say like it's like
Another person you know.
sometimes
Yeah.
like I'll see. For example, like I saw like one of my friends reposted a real like strong right leaning post.
Oh yeah. I got a couple.
Pull
of those.
yourself up by your bootstraps ass post.
Oh no. That's nothing. I get it.
No, this was like
Some of my friends be posted like neo-Nazi
oh
shit.
shit.
Reposting it. I'm like, that's crazy.
Well, no, the homie had a repost on. It was like a senator walking through a field, being like, "You tired of paying for other people to whine and complain?" Like it was just a stupid. And I was like, "No, I'm tired of you guys eating and raping children." Instagram didn't let that comment ride for 5 seconds, dude.
Hell no. Dude, Instagram has deleted my comments like calling someone like a bozo. And it's like, what the fuck are we talking about? Why can't I call someone like a retarded idiot?
A cotton-headed ninny muggins.
For real. But if I comment, it'll recall. Dude, I called someone a nerd, got my comment removed. I was like, nerd? You're going to be, for calling someone a fucking nerd? This is ridiculous to me, man.
I don't get where they like. What are you censoring here? Like YouTube made a really hard push, like maybe like a year ago, to like get rid of all the guns and footage and like cigarettes and like just a real weird censorship push for like it was like 8 months.
Yeah.
That like you'd see like shorts.
Well, it was because of like that adpocalypse thing. You remember that?
Yeah, kind
I
of.
don't even remember what happened, but it was like all these advertisers just pulled out of YouTube, and it was like essentially like a market crash in YouTube.
Well, dude, I was like, what the fuck is going on? I'm watching like shorts of like Tombstone, and half the short is like censored out, and I'm like, this is not like. I don't know. It's just very strange to me. It's like algorithm knows what it's doing, man.
Oh, so they just essentially were being gay. They like it changed the oh shit, sorry.
You're good,
my
brother.
fault. It changed like what was allowed and like changed the flagging, and then they gave like it was like normal ass like YouTubers like reaction channels and shit. It was like culturally sensitive topics or whatever. And it gave advertisers like the option to like opt out of being on these types of videos, which obviously they were like, yeah. And so it was just like normal ass creators getting their shit like demonetized for nothing.
Oh, and we know what that's all about.
Yeah.
Constantly getting copyright. Constantly getting hit with strikes on YouTube.
Yeah. We don't even get like, I mean, yeah, it is like, it's not a strike. We're not getting like channel strikes.
They're just saying that.
Like the video had bad stuff in
And
it.
it's not for other people. They're not going to be showing it to people.
Do they are they taking them down?
They're, what is it called? Shadow banning them?
Oh, whatever.
They're not going to be promoting them, is what they said.
What the fuck?
I was like, you weren't promoting them anyways, you cocksuckers.
At what, episode 8? I don't give a shit.
I did on last episode 1. That's the only one. Episode 2, shower cleanse, man. I said we got to leave that.
Damn, episode 2,
Yeah,
shower
yeah,
cleanse?
dude. I
Wait,
was
is that
like,
where we talking about the shower beat thing?
yeah, man.
No fucking way. That was episode 2?
I was like, man, we've really fallen
We're
off.
about to go into like the fucking the yin and the yang of that, bro.
Yeah. Everything has a yin and a yang.
That's true.
There's that's the constant. Let's talk about 6'7" real quick. I was just relearning about the.
Thank God, bro. I've been waiting to talk about this.
I was just relearning about the Egyptian battle of good and evil
Yeah.
between Set and Ra. And Ra's the god of light, and Set being the god of darkness. They're at a war for like eternity, and
Good
they're
and evil?
perfectly matched.
Of course, yeah.
Perfectly matched.
Yeah.
So they call in Thoth.
Toph?
The same guy that convinced humans to convert from being a speaking species to a written species. He gave us writing.
From Avatar Last Airbender?
No.
Dude, Toph is sexy.
Not
as-
Toph. Not Toph.
Toph is sexy
Like
as hell in the
Toph
new
or something.
in the new Avatar.
Is she?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sexualizing a 12-year-old.
In the new Avatar, she's a grown up, so
Well,
not really actually.
as far as I know, she's 12.
Also, women have sexualized Zuko for 20 fucking years. So
That's my boy, man.
I don't really want to hear shit about fuck. From me thinking
What the fuck was I even saying?
Toph.
Toph. Oh, and so like he's the Egyptian god of knowledge, I believe.
Yeah.
And he comes and he brings the scales of justice, and he takes the heart of Set and the heart of Ra, and he puts them on the scales.
Is this the guy that weighs shit with like a feather or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
And what do Ra and Set's hearts do on the scale?
Balance out. 6, 7.
They're constant. They're both perfectly
Ooh.
weighted.
Well,
So like they equal the
Okay.
same. So they're
Well, then they
going
would-
up, down, down.
then they would even out if they were worth the same.
Well, I don't know what the fuck.
It's not perpetual motion's impossible.
Whatever. It was perpetual motion is what was going on. They had to
Well, it sounds like they were shifting their
Toth had to
weight.
go say, hey, I can't figure this out with the scales of justice.
Yeah.
And he takes them to a tomb.
Yeah.
Adam.
Adam,
A tomb, Adam? Come on now.
stretch, but okay.
Of course. That's all I do. Stretch Armstrong.
Major stretch, but okay.
And a tomb pretty much molecularizes them. Is like I will figure you guys out down to like your molecular being.
Okay.
And while he's doing that, Set has another strike on fucking Ra. And fucking a tomb goes like fucking just incinerates Set.
Yeah.
So light wins.
Yeah.
So I was thinking that part of 6-7, while also being an occult symbolism for like the Cabal, could also represent
The light.
the battle between light and dark
Yeah. Which the light wins.
on the scales of justice.
Which the light wins.
And light does win.
Yeah.
We already knew that though.
Of course.
Ben saying that.
Yeah.
Christ is Lord.
Because even if there's a little bit of light, it's illuminating
not
the
darkness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So get fucked.
But that's like, and the reason I brought that up is we were talking about fucking yin and yang.
Yeah.
And I was I was talking about with somebody saying that, because even if like good and evil there is a gray period, like a gray area,
Nope.
because one without the other isn't good or evil. So like if
Sure.
it's all darkness,
Yeah.
you're blind.
Yeah.
If it's all light, you're still blind.
So blind people are evil?
Yo, bro.
I'm on.
That's
you,
10
bro.
steps ahead. Let me
Listen,
get there, bro.
I'm
Let me
doing-
get there,
I'm doing
bro.
what you do, bro.
Let me get there, bro. Let me
I'm
get
doing
there.
what you do, bro. I'm all the way at the end.
Yeah, you jumped right to the end of the book.
Yeah.
Well, I'm like, light without darkness is not necessarily good either, because you'd be blind in the same sense as being in the darkness without a light.
Yeah, you know, like when one of those fucking gay ass trucks have the lights. That be
Yeah, they hit you with the fucking high beams
Yeah.
and their light bar at the same time. Next thing you know, you're in a fucking burrow ditch.
Straight up, can't fucking. There's spots in my eyes.
Yeah,
for the
you're
next-
fucking
for the
having a
next
panic
40 miles
attack.
till tomorrow.
Yeah, man.
Jesus.
But I was
Say Christ is Lord.
Christ is Lord. I was just thinking about that, and I was like, man, that could also be where some of that symbolism's at.
For sure.
Because I believe in shared symbolism. Because like our story's so muddled, like we don't really know shit about dick. So when all these cultures that didn't communicate with one another, didn't
Yeah.
have any point of reference, didn't
Yeah.
have any interaction with one another, they all have the same stories, they all have the
They all
same
have
creation
dragons.
myths, they all have floods,
They all have dragons.
they all have dragons, they all have giants.
They all have like angel type things,
being-
demigods.
yeah, deities. And it's like, dude, you got to be a fucking
The
full.
Aztecs had some real cool shit, bro. The Aztecs and the Incans were like, they were creative as hell. But I think it's also like the environment they're in is so nuts that like, dude, the environment they're in is way more nuts than like Egypt or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
There's just as much shit in the South Americas, Latin America.
Mm-hmm.
There's more shit
Yeah.
in Latin America than there is in the Nile Valley.
Yeah, definitely.
And we're constantly finding new shit.
Yeah, dude, they're essentially like, yeah, but we've like barely even scratched the surface of this place. Dude, there's animals that look for it that are there. They're not like extinct, endangered, or anything, but they're just so elusive that it's like there's people that have been searching all day, every day for 15 years, and they finally like see a plant. Did you see that video of that guy saying like that weird looking like red plant? And then there was like a bunch of them right there. He's like fucking sobbing.
Yeah, he's been spurned. There's a video of
Like, people were shitting on him. They were like, "It's just a flower," and I'm like, "This is his life's fucking mission,
yeah,
bro.
man.
This is life's mission."
But the people who shit on guys like that are guys who've never done anything
Oh
with their life.
yeah, bro, total fucking lose.
You have to be a loser to see somebody else being happy and be like, I gotta shit on that.
Yeah, dude, and being like vindicated for all the fucking time you've spent. You had a career.
Yeah,
That guy probably gave shit up.
well, dude, with the Incans and the Aztecs, the Latin American culture societies are a lot of the reason why I had such an aversion to my religion growing up. Was I was like, dude,
Interesting.
the only stoneworking people have their own cultures. Like, they have their own history. They have their own shit. We can't claim them as Nephites or Lamanites, you know? And then I've already broken into this on this pod where it's like we also don't do archaeology in the first world.
Yeah.
And that like said Nephites and Lamanites would be ancient history to fucking
Hey,
even
send me that video. We haven't talked about. We could talk about that video. The about like covering shit up and the invasion of like Iran or Iraq.
Oh, the Tomb of Gilgamesh.
Yeah, the Tomb of Gilgamesh. Yeah, you
Yes.
sent me that.
We can for sure talk. Let's talk about that on the page.
Well, I was thinking about like hitting a break, and since I forgot to watch it, hitting Chicago World Fair.
Yes,
We
dude.
can
Oh
just-
my goodness.
We can hit a Chicago World Fair video and then hit it for the last 15.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
All right,
But what I was gonna say about the natives is the Nephites and the Lamanites would have been ancient history to them.
Mm-hmm.
And so like, and this is like another thing where it's like, there, in my fucking heart of hearts, there was a civilization here that was stoneworkers.
Oh,
We're
in North
metal workers.
America?
Clearly,
Yeah,
because
dude,
somebody built all these fucking old world buildings.
It doesn't make sense to me that like if there was like these advanced civilizations and like from the bottom of South America all the way up to Mexico,
up to Canada.
but all of a sudden it stops at like the Texas border. We don't have any of that shit. It was
and
only
we do though.
It was only like nomadic peoples. Like, well, I'm not saying we don't. What I'm saying is,
No,
this is
I mean
what they want us to
they're constantly
believe, you
finding
know?
new stuff.
Like the old natives couldn't cross the Rio Grande at all or something.
But dude, it's
Which
just
obviously-
it's just where they just like the Clovis first theory's been misproved or disproven over and over again.
The what?
Clovis first.
I'm not.
It's a whole thing. Clovis arrowheads. It's a type of arrowhead.
Okay.
And so a group of people made these types of arrowheads, and they were claiming these were the first civilized groups of people in the North Americas 10,000 years ago. Footprints in New Mexico show we were here 100,000 years
in the
ago.
mud?
In the mud.
Yeah.
With the
I've seen
fucking
those.
megafauna
Yeah.
that we hunted to death.
And like the stride of like the people are fucking huge.
Because they were bigger.
Yeah.
We coexisted with Gigantopithecus. That's a known fact. Where's all the fucking giant bones?
I ate them all.
I ate them all. Been hungry.
Been hungry.
But so this is like, because like as an adult, I have conversations with my mom, who's still very much involved in her religion.
Mm-hmm.
And I, as somebody who's striving to be closer to God and Jesus Christ every day, I have conversations with her and I go, hey, I apologize for my ignorance as a kid, because I know that she has no idea what I'm talking about now still.
Yeah.
But the things I was questioning her about are constantly being questioned in the fields of science that I was so sure were proven.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I was so sure everybody had the answers.
Oh, for sure. I feel you.
And
but that's what you're told. So that's what you got to believe is these scientists are the ones that are telling the truth. They're unbiased. They're getting like the raw
peer review
data.
study.
Yeah.
The scientific method is to ask questions and to keep pushing the hard topics. It doesn't matter if somebody's throwing money your way or government grants or no, they don't talk about any of that stuff.
No.
All they say is that shit's not going to fly in a college class if you keep goofing around. That's all they tell you.
Shit fly. I'm like literally cussing up a storm.
Shit flies.
I'm in college. I'm in the class like, yeah, well, I just don't like understand why this fucking thing's gotta like. No one gives a fuck.
We're all adults.
It's like the Jurassic Park thing.
Let's
"See,
take a
nobody
let's take a
cares."
fucking peaser.
Okay.
1933 World's Fair.
I have to pee anyway.
Me too, dude. So bad. I'm
Fire.
about to piss my pants.
Go ahead.
Guys, I'm gonna piss.
And we're back.
It was the 1893, not the
It was
19.
18, but there was some shenanigans going on at the 1930s.
There was some shenanigans
There was
going
some
on.
shenanigans going on. We're not going to talk
That's
about
neither
it
here nor there.
Yeah. But go on like honestly, I want to see if it'll pop up on Bing, because Bing's low key a good search.
I don't
engine.
think so. Recommend going on
But,
DuckDuckGo.
I say that because it's the best search engine for porn. So I don't know. I don't know if
Pulls
it's the
them up
best-
right away.
I don't know if it's the best. Dude, honestly, dude, Bing, if Microsoft is locked in
Bing
on porn.
bong. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, let's look up 1933 World's Fair.
No. You type in Soldiers Field, Chicago, July 3rd, 1933. That's all you have to type in. Go to DuckDuckGo, Soldiers Field,
Sorry, yeah. Folks, this is
Folks.
what you do.
DuckDuckGo.com.
Bro, I'm telling you, Bing's on the shit, bro.
Nice. Good.
Bing's fire.
And
Or
you just,
Bing, guys.
you
Go
just
to
type
Bing
in
or
Soldiers
DuckDuckGo.
Field.
1933.
1933.
Chicago,
July
July
3rd.
9th. or
July
3rd.
3rd. It's a pretty interesting thing, but we're talking about the 1893 Columbian Exposition World's Fair in Chicago.
Yeah, this is a whole different
Whole different can of
thing. Whole
worms.
different can of worms.
And
Which, by the way, guys, the 1893 World's Fair does look like a blast.
the 1933 one.
No, I'm not.
You flip now?
No, dude. I was the one that I was talking about that looked fun on my
Yeah, that was the
phone.
1933 one.
No, I was
I
talking
thought-
about the 18 whatever.
I thought because I was like, I guess it's not the 1933, and you're like, well, I'm looking at a different one. I showed you these pictures, and you're like, yeah, it's not that one.
Yeah, but
Where
then
they
I
were
looked
running
it.
around
I
with
looked it up.
carts?
And the second video we were watching, that's when I was saying.
Oh yeah, it looks fucking amazing.
Yeah, dude, it looks fun as hell.
You're telling me you wouldn't want to walk around here?
No, it looks fun as hell.
Who's this?
Oh
Julius
no,
Caesar?
it was the 1933 one I was talking
it's
about. 'Cause
alright.
they
It's
didn't have
alright.
video. You're
It's
right.
all
They
right.
didn't have
It's all
video.
right.
Well, they had video, but like not like that. That's it did look fun though, low key.
Yeah,
It
they were
did look
getting
fun.
pulled around.
But
on
no,
carts.
I didn't. I wasn't watching videos of the soldiers fair filled. I was watching videos of just like the buildings and
Yeah.
shit, you know.
What happened at Soldiers Field was a little different.
Yeah, guys. So look that up. We're not going to talk about it here, but okay. So what we're talking about,
Back to the matter at hand.
what we're talking about
We'll clean this all up in
is
post.
is the 1893.
Yeah, the
World's
Columbian
Fair.
Exposition, and this was America slapping every other country in the face with its big old penis.
So we watched a 20-minute video for 5 minutes. So I pretty much am an expert on this subject now. So to my understanding, to catch the folks up to speed, in a matter of 2 years, this guy and his team of however many people built, what was it, like 400 buildings?
Over like 60 acres of swampland.
Of swampland
They
in
built
2
the
years.
White City,
In 2 years, in less than 24 weeks.
including one of, at the time, the world's biggest building
Yeah, the biggest building in the world
at the time.
at the time.
But it was only meant to
By
last.
size, not
It was
like
only
a
meant
height.
to last for 6 months.
Yeah,
'cause they were gonna demolish it all.
And there was a little fun fact thrown in that in the fires that consumed a lot of Chicago's downtown during another year. What was it, like 30 years prior or something like that? 40 years
During the
prior.
fires of 1850 something.
Yeah, so 40 years, 30, whatever. Anyways, so the fires that consumed it, they were saying
Chicago,
that, there was all these buildings that were like fully burnt down, but there was these stone buildings that were like completely standing. And like
And the reason was that Chicago was built out of wood, but a lot of the carcasses of the buildings were stone, not
Yeah.
wood.
Yeah. So they were building like around these structures that were already there. And so that's what the theory is that these buildings that they built were already there, and they used the World's
Occurring-
Fair as a lie, a farce, a front, so they could destroy these buildings and get rid of our history.
By the way, that Ferris wheel you were asking me about
Yeah.
was the first Ferris wheel ever made.
Dude, I'm telling you, that was a blast.
It was probably a really good time.
Yes.
So what my whole thing is that out of all those buildings, there's 2 buildings that they kept.
Out of the 400.
And my problem is you don't get to keep any of them.
Which 2 buildings?
So they kept the Palace of Fine Arts,
Yeah.
and then they kept the Museum of Science and Industry.
So they didn't keep those beautiful temples that were built. They didn't keep the giant building that they built.
Well, so where I have real issue is that they said that they built all those buildings out of plaster and stucco. That they were temporary buildings.
Yeah.
They were built under the premise that, hey, these are temporary buildings. But 2 of those buildings apparently were built the right way
Yeah.
to last forever.
Which I'm sure they've undergone renovation, but
Regardless.
yeah.
Just we couldn't recreate these buildings today. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's another thing the video said is that with today's with modern technology, we wouldn't be able to recreate what they did in 2 years.
Yeah.
And this is what we're talking about: is we have lost technology.
And the 2 years thing
Dude,
is important.
I was talking about this with my friend the other day about how there was like during like the Industrial Revolution, there was so much shit that was being made out of steam, like using steam, and we've talked about this, like using like the power of using water, and that we've like gone away from that because it wasn't profitable. Like water was like there and you could use it.
Yep.
And so it wasn't profitable for anyone to be using water. So we were essentially about to like move into like a steampunk society, but then Jeremy was showing me a picture, and then he tilted his phone, and it became teeny
So
tiny.
small, nobody
it
could
was,
see
it. wasn't even like half. It was like half an inch by half an inch. What we got going on here?
Mind you, Odie, this is the style of this building that they kept, not the exact same style as all the other buildings.
They put a lawn where the water used to be. Did you peep that?
I didn't peep that. But what have I been saying about water?
Look, they put a lawn where there's boats over there.
Right. So like, and as I was saying with like New York,
They filled it in.
I was saying that all these cities were like canal cities. Remember like a couple months ago? We were talking on the page, and I was like, a lot of these cities, in my opinion, were actually like the way San Antonio has a canal through it.
Yeah.
I think every major city we had was a canal city.
That's something we were talking about.
Because that was like the
that was
pinnacle
probably old
of
world.
fucking, like that
in
was the
Texas.
pinnacle of like, I'm bossing up. Is we're getting around on boats.
For sure. I mean, like that's definitely like an old world type thing that's like in Texas. And San Antonio has been populated for fucking ever. Like it was one of the first like major cities in Texas.
Dude, the Capitol building in Austin's a fucking old world building.
Nah, bro, I built that shit.
Hell
I
no.
put that shit together.
Have you been inside the Triple Dome?
Bro, you haven't even been inside that building.
I've watched 16 videos on it this
No,
week.
bro, but you
Walkthroughs.
haven't
I know,
been.
but I'm just saying the architecture
it's
in that
nuts
building
in there.
is
It's
literally
fucking
the exact
nuts.
same shit I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Where you have pillars of literal.
So is this like because I'm not familiar with like the Tartarians and shit like that, but is this like style? Like whose style is this? Because
Moors.
The Moors.
This is the Moorish style.
me some-
Moorish architecture.
Show me some Moorish architecture, because I feel like the style is very unique, and I feel like almost American.
There's a quote. Hell no. The quote is that
which I'm sure
the
like,
Romans
not
were
the-
great builders,
Yeah,
but they were only great builders because of what they learned from the Moors.
yeah. Let me see this.
This is Moorish architecture.
Let me see this. Shit looks like a villa, bro. I need to see some like big buildings. Avisia. We had the sergeant, and she would always call this other sergeant, Sergeant Via. Shout out you. She would
Shout
always
out
call
Big
him,
Sergeant V.
She would. She would call him Sergeant Visia. I was like, that's not really.
It's not very cool.
Well, no, like that was like she had an accent. She was like from
Oh,
fucking like
okay.
Colombia or some bullshit like that. I mean, like I see what you're saying, but I still think that like what we have in America, like the style, like the Capitol, for example. I don't like. I can see how it draws inspiration, but this to me doesn't feel
But
like.
you're saying American style? It's not our style. We've never created buildings like this.
Well, it's not what I'm fucking saying.
So it's more Roman. And what I'm saying is that the Romans are. You don't think our infrastructure?
I'm saying it's like okay, so what I'm saying is like who the fuck built this, right? And if it's like okay, well it's kind of like this style and it's kind of like this style and it's kind of like this style. Okay, that's fine. All art is inspired by other art, you know.
This, I guess, Roman architecture is the real is literally like our backbone of all of our great buildings.
I would agree.
This is the style we do everything in. Domes,
But
pillars.
I feel like I mean, like I don't know.
Grand archways.
I don't know, man.
And so like,
I mean, some of that shit does like that looks exactly like the Lincoln Memorial, essentially.
well, and what you need to know about those buildings is that they were apparently built in recreation of these buildings. So like the Lincoln Memorial was built as a replication of the Temple of Athena? Artemis? I don't know, one of the goddesses' temples.
Yeah.
But dude, I don't think we know.
Lincoln Memorial goes hard. I want to see that shit.
We don't have
I need to go to Washington D.C.
so like where I brought up the word Tartary is like that's just a civilization that was on maps.
Yeah.
That was in a lot of places that had like no other culture there.
Like it was like a fill-in word.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
called Tartary.
Yeah.
And like it was all over the place. But that doesn't necessarily represent.
There's like books from like the early 1900s that like they'll have maps that say like
I say, and again, the Moorish history has been erased completely.
Yeah.
Like these, because like apparently these are the guys that brought fucking plumbing to Europe.
Well, dude, like they don't have any. They couldn't prove any jurisdiction over their jurisdiction. So yeah.
It's I really don't think we have a good idea of any history. And so like
course
to be
not.
like, well, who are we drawing inspiration from here? It's like, I don't know. They're lying about everything.
Yeah.
The Roman Empire lasted 2,500 fucking years.
Yeah.
Like 3,000 years. This is a lot of time to be accounted for.
That's true.
The Greek Empire lasted fucking 1,000
fucking
years.
alive.
Like the Persian Empire, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
this is a lot of time to be accounted for, and there's a lot of fucking fires that happen in a lot of the great cities of man.
And you want to know something about those places? A lot of them were gay as fuck.
The fires?
The guys.
Oh, yeah.
The guys.
Something about unlocking a lot of testosterone with the
Listen,
bros,
man.
dude. Man love does something for the troops. That's what they say. They say, hey, when you love the guys you're dying for, it means something, man.
I never wanted to love any of my troops.
That's why you're still here.
That's why I got out,
That's why you got out.
That's why I couldn't live up to.
So but the one thing that you did agree with me with on the 1893 video was that these 2-year-old buildings, not a single one of them looked brand new. Because
Yeah.
it's not like these buildings weren't existing for 2 years. They were completed right before this.
I like how you're saying that I agreed with you, like I was in
No,
disagreement.
I mean,
I feel like you think I'm in disagreement about the buildings.
No,
I'm just like I'm just trying to figure it out.
you like to be like that Marty guy on fucking Joe Rogan who's like a skeptic of a skeptic of a
I
skeptic.
kind of am.
Yeah, and it's for me, it's like I'm in. So it's like they're lying to me. I know that that's a fact, and
Well,
that's
I know
all
that
I need
too.
to know.
I know that too. But it's like it's the opposite other narrative that like is being fed. You know.
Well,
And
I'm like
skeptical of that.
the other
too.
narrative is just what they tell fucking poor people, and poor people take the other narrative and go, "Sounds good," and they always have.
The conspiracy narrative.
No, the other narrative
No,
where it's like,
that's what I'm talking about. Is there's also a conspiracy narrative that's being fed. And so I'm like, well, what's the point of this conspiracy theory? Is this like, is this to still distract from the actual thing at play?
well, and that's why like where I'm coming at from this angle
Yeah.
is not. I'm not talking about guys in robes right now. I'm just simply saying, hey, these buildings probably weren't built by you guys.
Oh yeah, man.
And you're saying
we're in agreement about the
for
being
sure,
lied to.
for sure. The
Always.
I didn't mean what I was saying in the sense of like I thought you were disagreeing with me. I'm saying the part that you really were like, oh yeah,
well, it's
is
obvious.
that these buildings that are supposedly brand
Yeah.
new, they all look aged, like old. They don't look like they're fresh off the press.
And dude, it makes sense that like these places could have been, what's it called? Like upkept essentially. And like if they were old as fuck, like even looking old, they can still like do renovations. They've always done renovations on buildings since forever.
And that's like the pictures that they have of construction
Yeah.
look like renovation pictures. They don't
Yeah.
look like real construction. You don't see
Show me the foundation.
You don't see the foundations of
Yeah.
any of these buildings ever. You'll
That's
never
tr-
see a foundation.
I don't know.
It's always the first floor is complete and they're putting the dome on or some shit. And even then, I think that's all fucking fake because the dome on these buildings are like fucking millions of pounds. And it's like, how'd you lift it? Because so like the Capitol building in Washington, D.C., the dome in there is a cast iron dome.
I want to see how much it weighs.
Odie, look up how much the cast iron dome of the Capitol building in Washington is.
I'm on it. Capitol building dome.
Because it's even crazier to think about a cast iron dome than a fucking
it's millions of pounds.
than a marble dome.
I thought you were being a little
A goofy goober?
Yeah,
No, it's millions of pounds.
9.1 million pounds.
Oh, hey, not 2 million.
4,100 turns.
Yeah, and they just placed that on top. Well, what they did is they started at the top when they were building.
What do you mean they started at the top?
I'm being a dickhead. They built the dome first and then built
They
down.
had rocket boosters on it.
Dude, it's just so like the shit that it's just like we've never done anything like this ever again. Never will, never. You're never gonna see anything like this ever again. And they were the normal people were living horse and fucking buggy. They didn't have cranes. They didn't have. This is horse and buggy we're talking here.
No, I hear you.
So it's you got to be a real fucking dipshit to think that they did any of the things they say they did.
Trying to figure this out.
9 million pounds. I thought it was like 3.
No.
9 fucking million pounds is so heinous.
Okay.
They used a catapult and launched it up there.
So it's 2 pieces.
Oh, so 4.5 million pounds
No. Well,
a piece.
yeah. It was like it was like one piece was like not even like 200,000 pounds.
Yeah, they're liars.
So, anyway, one piece was like 8.9 million, and the other piece burst. Transported and bolted together on site, forming the dome's framework. A Statue of Freedom was so okay. Okay, it doesn't say how they put it up there.
Why would they? They didn't do it.
I'm trying to figure it out.
If you tell people how you do something, they can debunk it. If you just say it got up there, they go, all right. All it takes is one layman going to college and being like, well, you guys didn't do that.
Raised. I need to see how it was raised.
We had a team of 7,000 mules.
It's not, bro. Why aren't they telling me anything?
Because they can't tell you anything,
Why
bro.
aren't they telling me anything about this?
This will happen with every single building you ever look up.
Bro, I hate that, like, I hate when I can't get to the bottom of something.
That's every building I've ever looked up.
This is the kind of side I do want to be looking at. Let's see.
Links on links, man. Every other word you can click on take you into a website.
First dome.
Yo, I think we've done it. Guys, we've got a bunch of stuff to talk about in the page. We're going to try to get to the bottom of this.
That's true. Like, comment, subscribe. Go to the page.
Go to the page.
CARSUDS.com.
Come get your car detailed.
We said it. We had like a little thing last time. It was like, get it right, get it done.
Get it done right.
yeah.
CARSUDS.com.
Bye.
Bye.